stripped of all, yet rising above. The high that my cocaine empire sold our customers only lasted 20 minutes, but the euphoria from the Birkin bags their money bought me lingered as long as the soft leather was hanging on my shoulder. I grew up middle class in Detroit. My parents worked for the Ford Motor Company, and I thought that's where I would work too. I surely wasn't the kind of girl you'd think would play an instrumental role in helping to start the largest black cocaine distribution empire in America, which came to be known as the infamous Black Mafia Family. Why and how, then, did a nice middle-class girl like me become one of the top cocaine distribution mafia queens in America? It wasn't because of the drugs, I can tell you that. I dealt with addiction early on in my drug-dealing career. And by the time our operation went big time, orchestrating 500-kilo shipments from the major Mexican cartels and distributing thousands of kilos nationally for tens of millions of dollars, I had gotten clean. I would, however, take the money I earned from people getting high off our blow and blow it on an entirely different addiction. With the same beautiful green paper that my customers rolled up to snort our product, I'd go on $20,000 plus shopping sprees on Rodeo Drive at least once a week, and I always paid in cash. In my mansion, I had a closet the size of many people's apartments filled top to bottom with designer clothes. I even put a couch in there so my girlfriends could drink champagne while I showed off my latest purchases. Why did I care about fashion to such an insane degree? Well, it was rather simple. The answer is, I felt the same desire that motivated so many other women. I wanted to feel pretty. The only difference between me and most other women was that I generated millions of dollars to pursue and fulfill this desire to the nth degree. The way I gained those millions was unusual, wildly destructive to others, and very illegal. Now, this brings up another question. Why was I so obsessed with my looks? My half-brothers from a different father were black, but they had fair skin and green eyes. I was darker skinned with brown eyes. So in the eyes of my stepfather, who raised me, and who was also darker skinned, that made me lesser than my brothers. Like so many women of color, I had severe low esteem issues because of my looks.